Anyways, 3, 2, 1.
Cock, loaded, let's go.
Let's go. Moment of truth. Does Maluch work well? It does work well! Oh my god, more! Hey, Krzywa. Holy shit. That's gonna be a huge stream. What the hell? Yeah. Cannot miss the opportunity. Good luck, thank you. Guys, have you heard there's a sub sale going on? Thank you, Sabinko. Appreciate it. Thank you for subscriptions. Thank you for gifting. And thank you all for supporting me over, what, 8 years now? Very cool. They should count. They should, but I don't know how to set it up. Anyways, first race done. Pok jump. Change it manually. 4 years ago, when I was doing pretty much the same stream, I think I did not have a donation goal widget, and I was updating that manually. Was that a thing? I think it was.
Boobies.
Boobies. Oh, hey! Thank you for follow. Appreciate it. Hello, hi. Lock in. I am so locked in. We're getting world records on every game. Can you believe it? For 24 hours? I cannot. I'm meeting with Mitchell tomorrow. It would be cool if I finished before midnight. It is possible, but I'm gonna have to lock in. "28 years. 28 years later. But for every year, Zola needs to make another set of layouts. Go, go, go! I got the cheerleading squad. Let's go. Okay, so there's a very small handful of games that I might PB in. And Maluch is one of them. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Another game will be actually the next game, Gene Rally. And I forgot the other one. Ah, Old School Rally. Right. Oh wait, this goes this way. Never mind. Ghost Runner. Yeah, it unfortunately is there. Which sick fuck put it there? This is gonna be the most boring stream ever. Just kidding, this is gonna be the best stream in history of streams. Then look at this guy drifting a Maluch. Calling Mike Rally. Enjoy myself. Hey, yo. Oh, Chlebus. Me too. Me too. I would 200% hit every wall imaginable in Maluch. Holy shit, I got an emote from the hype train. Damn. Fellas, tell me what emotes you got. What is that? Is that a frog? Also, I was lying about PBing in this game. Froggy. Froggy emote. Another one. That is so cool. Enjoy. Noise. Damn, some good drops. Ouch. Gaming. Gaming. Damn, what a stream, huh? Captain is the first game. Yo, Zachariasz. And thank you. Hey, Sławek. Ah, right. I guess I forgot to tell Sabina about it. But let everyone hear it. So I was sick, right? Right. I was not going to work this week. And the last day that I was not at work was my birthday. The real one, 6th of August. And apparently 2 other people at my work also had birthday on the very same day. What are the chances? Crazy, I know, right? Out of like 30 people at our workplace, 3 of them got birthday on the same day. Wild. Whoa. Poke jump. $50-50. Exactly. It's always either yes or no. Okay, the best truck. Fucking Fast and Furious. I think I need to go this way. Speedrun, he said. Shit. That stupid jump is insane. Yep. Happy birthday to them too? No. They are bad people. I need triple happy birthdays instead of them. Yo, Ugyu. The way my heart takes me. Good idea. And now, from the best truck to the worst one. A keen eye might notice that there's 57 fucking checkpoints. The previous one had 12. Can't fight Prage emote. You need to look harder. Fuck's going on? My car is dancing. Oh yeah, good old times. Right, Bri? No praging. No praging allowed.
Muchas gracias, afición. Este para vosotros.
Muchas gracias. Sí.
Bit of encouragement for the 28-day long stream you are obviously doing for your 28th B-day. Head shaking vertically emoji. Head shaking vertically emoji. Head shaking vertically emoji.
Why is it reading emojis? Sui. Damn. That's out of encouragement. Thank you, Sabino. Much appreciated. Upside down smile emoji. Bottom text. Damn, already a third in. A third? Yeah. A third of the donation goal. Guys, just 70 more euros to unlock a bonus game. Yippee! I am not ready for it. My ass did not practice that. Bottom text.
Muchas gracias, afición. Este para vosotros.
Hey, yo! Hey, yo!
28 days of ice soup.
Ice soup? Huh? Mikey, thank you for 10 euros, my guy. Thank you. Thank you so much for contributing towards the goal of unlocking Mysz Theodor. The Fyodor Mouse speedrun shall be a true feast on your eyes. Most definitely. Guys, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for waking up so early to witness a Maluch Racer speedrun. Hashtag worth it. What a timing. Hey, yo. No need to thank me. There is so much need to thank you, Zola. Thank you so much for creating these amazing stream layouts. Thank you for creating the live split layout. And all that, you know. Stream for 28 hours. Hopefully not. Starting to feel sick. Because of the game, huh? Gaming. 28 shows later. Go! Typical Polish city. How did they inject anything into you? Elaborate. Place, Poland. Actually we know what town this is. Oh-ho. What are you guys doing here? Okay, smooth. Ish. Oh, good. Poke jump. It's me, I'm pussy. Yes, it is. It is on schedule, but pretty late. I mean, if you drive far enough, it will have it. Ugyu. Clueless. Oh. Oh! They are out to get me! Those other Maluchs are out there for blood. This game really hates being launched on a computer that was running for, I don't know, longer than 20 minutes. That's why this game had to be first. Or second, but just to be safe, I chose this as the first game. Ouch. Okay, go on. Leave me alone. Oh! Another one! Okay, not gonna lie, I'm kinda gaming. Also, I'm still a kinda bit sick. You probably can hear it. But it's fine, it's good enough. Well, in the worst case, I'm just gonna get your money and not finish this marathon. Smiley face. Ouch. Ugyu, I think you should play this game. Poke jump! Wow, that mystery game is so mysterious. Am I right? Hop! Damn. Brother just bunny hopped a Maluch. Of Tuk Tuk. Tuk Tuk is on schedule. Oh, what the fuck's going on? Hello, Froggy. Bye. Bye, Yellow Maluch. Another mod. Ain't no way. Holy moly. It's a long time. 28 years? Could have been worse. I could always be as old as Ihis. The stream would have been longer then. Ow! I hit air. Another truck done. Let's go. I think we are halfway through. Opla! Let's go around. With the game? Yeah. With the whole event. Nah, that can't be right. There's no way I'm going so fast. There's absolutely no way. With driving like this, we're behind schedule. Happens. I kind of forgot that I need to greet you all. I need to do a special welcome for everyone that comes in here. The movie was about me. Only the first one. What the fuck was that? Only the first one. The others sucked. Not he. I got hit by every fucking car on the track. Oh yeah, clip would be nice. Hey yo! Birthday stream highlights! Damn, that's an idea. Tokyo Drift? Oh, I was talking about 28 days later. Ouch. Fork found in the kitchen. Zendaya reveals Tom Holland is her favorite Spider-Man. My grandma reveals I am the smartest and most handsome boy ever. Small penis? It's okay.
Happy birthday to you and to this 7-month sub. Wow.
Well, happy birthday to the 7-month anniversary of the subscription. The timing, it was good. Thank you, Zola. Now that's a compliment. Let's go. Oh, Froggy, I am not sure. You're gonna have to ask my girlfriend. Oh. Where is he going? Yeah, this is the last map. So 2 more races. Ouch. You can endure. Ouch. Ouch. Yippee! Guys, how are you guys feeling today? I hope you're all good. Ah, okay. Sorry, Froggy. I thought I was the center of attention. As I should. That's how I'm feeling. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. No, don't lose your job. You're so sexy, huh? Oh. Fellas, what game are you looking most forward to? I can tell you what game I'm not looking forward to. KO the Kangaroo 1. That game, definitely not looking forward to it. There is a schedule, yes. It is the pinned message on chat. Exclamation schedule does not sound bad. Huh. I should have thought of that. Not gonna lie, I'm not really focusing on the game at all. But that's fine. It's okay. Exclamation pinned message on chat. That does sound like a good idea. I shall create one. Damn, smooth. 8-bit Angry Birds. Oh yeah, that's a good choice. Really good. Okay, nearing the end. 27. Oh, let's go! Or not? We've won the game! Oh, so it was PB. So